Welcome back to everyone's favorite show, Eagle Vision.
You going hunting this weekend?
No, I'm scared of bucks, but I might try trap shooting.
Let's go down to Big Al and get more information on trap.
Well, it's trap shooting season, everyone. Let's go see what it's all about.
I like shooting guns, and it's just fun to do something new.
Thought it'd be fun, so I joined.
I don't know, I just always had a love for shooting, I guess.
I shoot a 12 gauge shotgun.
12 gauge.
I shoot a 12 gauge Remington 870.
Hanging out with friends and shooting.
I guess shooting do pretty good, so it's fun.
The people and the coach especially, he's an awesome guy, Rob.
After hearing the reason why they joined trap shooting and the reason why they like trap shooting, let's go see what their highest scores were.
46 out of 50.
Honestly, I don't know. It's up there, but it's not the greatest.
28 out of 50.
Each person got scored either out of 25 or 50. Dominic has a score of 28 out of 50. Jacob has a score of 47 out of 50. Everyone that has joined trap shooting has been in it for at least 1 to 2 years, and others many years. Now that you guys have heard about trap shooting, maybe you guys should go check it out in the spring. Anyway, back to you guys.
Thanks, Alex.
You know what? I haven't seen Dylan in a while. I wonder what he's up to.
Let's send it down there and find out.
Oh, hello. I'm Dylan Doyen, back with your egg update, and this week we're talking about hogs. Now that you know what this segment is about, let's go talk to some students.
How long have I been working with pigs? Probably 4 or 5 years. The type of hog barn I work in is finishing barn. My job consists of vaccinating pigs, moving pigs, marking pigs, loading them, feeding them. Made me decide to work with pigs was mostly family. Tips for people working with pigs: wear ear protection because they're noisy, wear gloves because they're dirty.
I've been working with pigs not even 6 months. I work primarily in a farrowing barn. My job mainly consists of feeding the pigs and giving them shots if they're sick and dealing with the birthing process.
Did you know that hogs have very good memories? Well, I didn't. Now that you know that, let's go talk to some more students.
I've been working with pigs for about 2.5 years now, mainly during the summer. I work at a wean to finish research barn that collects data to make pig feed. Daily care, treating, vaccinating, and weighing and sorting pigs. It's what my older brother did, and also it is associated with my parents' work, so I'm kind of already involved with it. Bring headphones or earbuds to the hog barn, because if you're not working with other people, it helps time go by and it makes it less boring.
Well, I'm Dylan Doyen, and that was your egg update. Back to you, Alden and Jacob.
You know, I might need to find a new job now.
Me too, now that I know where my food comes from.
And all this talk is really getting me hungry.
This is making me hungry too. Let's go down to Sierra to talk about middle school lunch.
Last week on Middle School Minute, we taught the middle school how to properly walk in the halls. But no time is more chaotic than the beginning of lunch.
Although it's chaos, it's everybody's favorite time of day.
This week on Middle School Minute, we're gonna get the inside scoop on how lunch works in the middle school.
It's, pretty rude, but I'm not gonna be like, hey, you cut.
You're annoying. Go to the back.
A kid threw an orange from all the way across the lunchroom to all the way to the other side of the lunchroom.
Me and my friends were throwing food at people when they were throwing it back at us.
Which is good. Sometimes too good. That can turn the comments into a war zone. Let's ask the staff how they keep things under control.
Just move around the comments. If there's something comes up, go address it quickly before it gets out of control. For the most part, the kids are pretty good. Well, there's lots of crazy things that have happened over the years, but you'd have to ask Mr. Drager what he did when he was in school. I can't tell you.
Well, what I did when I went to school here, I don't know if I ever got in trouble for it, but I'm not going to acknowledge, confirm, or deny my involvement in carrots, grapes, fast-paced walking down the hallway to lunch. I'm not sure exactly if Mr. Anderson's statute of limitations have run out on those items, so I cannot confirm or deny my direct involvement.
I'm Sierra, and that was Middle School Minute. Take it away, Jacob and Alden.
Guys, we're supposed to be filming right now.
Sorry, all that talk about food is making me crazy hungry.
No kidding. But are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Where do kids go to sign out during lunch?
Let's send it down to Electra to find out more about our secretaries.
What's up? I'm Electra, and welcome back to my segment of Unfamiliar Faces. This week, we'll be learning all about secretaries, starting with Cheryl. I really hope she buzzes me back in.
My favorite part about being the secretary is getting to know the students as they come through the office and being helpful if they need anything from us.
If you didn't have this job, what would you do and why?
What would I do? I would probably be doing a lot of different things, probably farming more with my husband.
What does your job entail?
Really just the day-to-day things in the office include like answering the phone, relating to like appointments that students are leaving or if they're out sick, anything like that. Also just helping with general questions, helping substitutes get to their classes, things like that.
How did you get this job?
Well, I was looking for a little bit of a career change and Mr. Drager let me know that the high school was going to be hiring.
Thank you so much for your loyal dedication to Maple River ever since you were in high school. We all appreciate you and all that you do. Next up is Mary. If you didn't have this job, what would you do and why?
I'd probably wait to see what would have been available, or I would have helped my husband out on the farm more.
What does your job all entail?
Answering the phones, attendance, anything that the teachers need, a little bit of everything.
Okay. Why did you choose Maple River?
I was a stay-at-home mom for 11 years, and then a job opening came up at the elementary school in the library, so I started there, and then this job opened up and I applied for it here, and my kids are here.
All right, that's it for Unfamiliar Faces. Now I'd just like to thank Mary and Cheryl for letting me come in and interrupt, their daily business, but just know that we appreciate you. All right, I'll see you next time on Unfamiliar Faces.
Wow, I didn't know how much work our secretaries had to do.
You know what? I wonder if any of our secretaries or staff ever got bullied in high school.
Let's send it down to Grant and Eston to talk about bullying.
Welcome to today's episode of How to Teen.
On this episode, we're going into bullying.
Being in a special ed room, I either go hunting, hang out with friends and stuff, try to get away from the fact. Yeah, that it sucks. Getting bullied. Once in a while, yes, I try to.
Sometimes I have in middle school, or mostly middle school. Basically, just sometimes the way I had acted because I had ADHD. I sometimes just, very rarely I walked it off. Sometimes I told some of my good friends about it.
Wow, I thought I was the only one. I guess a lot of people go through bullying.
I have been bullied quite a bit. I was bullied for being a larger kid, bullied for having diabetes, kind of normal things. I stood my ground, they started bullying. Just kind of didn't let it bother me too much. Oh yeah, happens kind of often.
Yes, I was bullied when I was in, now you'd say it's middle school, but it was 7th grade when I was bullied. 2 schools merged and a young man decided I was going to be his target, and he made me miserable every day of school, picking on me. If I hadn't had the good friends I did to go to, I probably would have been pretty depressed. I was depressed, but they helped me. They helped me through it. What really changed it for me was an upperclassman. In a class that was multi-level classes, an upperclassman heard him bullying me and told him to knock it off, and that changed my life.
Come on, bud. Sorry about that.
Thanks for joining us on our segment of Eagle Vision today. I hope you learned something.
Wow, good thing we're talking about bullying, because it's Bullying Awareness Month.
You know, when I was a freshman, I was always scared of getting beat up by Brock Deering in football.
Let's send it down to Fish, where he talks to the freshies about their first year in high school sports.
Yeah, Jacob and Alden, I remember when Brock Deering would beat up on us. Now let's go talk to a football freshman about his freshman year in football.
I look up to Cooper Oxendorf because his energy. My favorite memory was the Blue Earth game because we won in overtime. In high school sports, I was looking forward to playing football. The biggest change is probably doing conditioning.
I was looking forward to getting to know all the older girls and getting to play with them. The biggest change was probably having to practice after school every day. I look up to Morgan Schindel because she's always energetic and hardworking. My favorite memory from this year was the Hidden Acres retreat because we actually had to talk to them because we didn't get to have our phones.
Hey Juicy, you're a freshman, right?
Yeah.
Is there any freshmen in tennis?
I'll see.
Oh, I'll go talk to her.
My favorite memory is the Gus Davis trip because we had a lot of team bonding moments and we got to play each other and it was a lot of fun. Biggest changes, there's no seniors this year. I was looking most forward to the team bonding moments. I look up to Macy Sorey because during her matches, she always puts all of her effort into it.
I look up to Izzy because she's in it for being a part of the team and not the competition. My favorite memory from this year is when some of our teammates jumped into the Minneopa waterfall.
Olivia went on to say that she was not in cross country last year, but she looked forward to it this year. Thank you, Olivia, for telling us about your freshman year in cross country. Now, back up to Jacob and Alden.
I'm glad the freshmen are fitting in so well.
Well, that's all the time we got for this episode.
Wait, we still have Cody's commercial.
Oh, that's right.
Down to you, Cody.
Mapleton Marine can help you out with all your boating needs as they are a full-service marine dealership with a fully stocked part room and showroom that makes them your one-stop shop when heading out to the water. Located at 304 State Highway 22 North, Mapleton, Minnesota. They are only open on weekdays, Monday through Friday. Call their phone at 507-524-4588 or visit their website at www.mapletonmarine.com.
What a great way to end this week's episode.
Well, that's all we got.